I'm gonna tell you, that one got my blood going a little bit. Hey, I am on Trail 250, which is Happy Camp Road, and right at the beginning of the trail, where it connects with 172, right after that intersection, is probably the hardest part of the trail. And I would have to say, this is more washed out than it's been in the past. But there are ways around it. I mean, I just went up the left side. You can see this is pretty steep. And it's slippery. But I just went up the left side, right up this way. And I didn't have any problem with it. I drug a little bit on the bottom, going over one of these rocks, but I just put my tire right on this one. And it was good. This right here though, this can get you, but I kind of went up a little bit there on the left. All right, this continues up to the left and we get into a little bit of moguls is what I call them. Now this doesn't look too crazy right here, but I am slipping just trying to get up here to get back in. So I am in the kind of the red rock portion of this trail, which is at the top of the mountain. And there's actually a few really cool campsites up here. They're a little rocky, but if you were doing like a rooftop tent camping or something like that, it'd be good. There's some spots here where you could pitch a tent too. But you got a little bit of shade from all these trees in here. Nice fire ring area. So yeah, this would be kind of a neat place to camp, a little secluded. It is right on the trail. The trail's right there behind my Jeep, but not a whole lot of people are going to be up here. And this is the real first true awesome overlook that you get. Always a neat place to stop up here, take a little break, and just chill for a few minutes before we start going down the rest of the trail. Now, as we head further this way, you can see the trail kind of zigzags. You really start to get into more shelf road, and there's some pretty good drop-offs there along the way as you cruise around the mountain there. But so far, a pretty good run. I've only seen a couple other people. A few guys on dirt bikes just passed me a minute ago. Guy on a four-wheeler. I saw some UTVs, and that was about it. I haven't seen any other Jeeps or anything like that up here yet. It's about 10:30 on Sunday morning, and I think I would probably thought I would have seen some additional folks out here, but I did get a pretty good early start, so I'm sure there's some people on their way up to the top. Well, hey, it's just a beautiful day out here on this trail. It's 72 degrees. I'm sure it's a lot cooler than it is in Phoenix just due to the elevation that I'm at. And right now I'm going around what I call Horseshoe Bend. This trail is definitely a little more washed out than it has been in the past. I usually run this, I don't know, a couple times a year. And the weather, I think in the spring, the rain, did a toll on some of these rocks and washed away some of the dirt. So there's a lot more rocks exposed than there normally would be. But it's still, I would still call it a moderate trail. Yeah, well, I've been out here for quite a while. This is a long trail when you do the full Montana loop. Even though I'm just mapping the one, two of the trails, you have to take, the one trail to get to the other ones. There's 3 trails combined that equal this Montana loop. And I am about to head down the switchbacks, which are behind me. So right before you get to the switchbacks, there's a nice little stop. You can take a rest here. It's actually a good spot. Maybe if you want to camp, you can camp right here too. Just a cool spot. It's a little windy up here, but get ready to go down the switchbacks in a few minutes here. Man, always coming back up for the camera shots. These things are steep. Got some pretty good ruts in here. Some exposed boulders. Like this guy here, it's just kind of in the way, But we made it down. Now we got a couple more to do, but almost down to the bottom. Well, we made it to the cabin, and actually this is the first time I've been to the cabin where I'm the only person at the cabin, so let's go check it out without a lot of other people around. This thing is pretty toast. I guess the roof caved in quite a while ago. The walls are still holding strong. Yeah, here's the roof. Yeah, there's an old barrel there for a fire. I am sure there are snakes under that metal. But I mean, just look at the way that the windows were framed out with the header up there and the doorway. So the last time I was out here, the windmill, I believe, was standing. But it is laying on its side now. Yeah, that thing is toast. But I don't see the actual blades or the top of it. I don't know, it looks like somebody just took the bolts out. I mean, it's not bent up, it's not broken. I guess this side is bent up a little bit. I'll tell you, the road to get to the cabin, so you turn onto the cabin road, and I don't know, maybe it's a quarter mile to the cabin off of Trail 650, but it's really rocky, and there's a couple spots where you've got to maneuver some boulders, and you can even see right in here there's some pretty big ones here. And there is a corral behind these trees. It's all grown over, but all right, let's head back to the trail. So I just came through this wash. There's just a trickle of water in it, and anywhere where there is a trickle of water, there are bugs, mosquitoes, hornets. Yeah, there's all kinds of hornets in this water. Check it out. Yeah, and they could really care less about me right now, which is good, because I don't really want anything to do with them either. But this wash, there's typically a little bit of water in it, little pools, even in the summertime. But then when it rains or there's snow runoff, it gets quite a bit of water. And summer storms, monsoons, you'll see a lot of water in this one. And you got to drive through here, I don't know, maybe 100 yards or so. Oh, wow, what a long day. Well, I just wrapped up trail 650. That's about 15 miles, and it ends on trail 8, which takes you right back out to the 60, US 60. Got some good footage, I think. I was mapping this trail out and got a lot of camp spots, so that's pretty cool. So I got some GPS coordinates of that, and some just good pictures. My Jeep still says it's 72 degrees, and there's no way that it's 72 degrees. I think it's more about probably 98 or so is what I'm guessing. But hey, good day out here on the trail. So the trails I mapped today, 650, 172A, and they both connect with 172, which make up the full Montana Mountain Loop trail. So we'll get those posted. We'll make some videos and get those going, which you're probably already watching right now anyway. But I don't know. I'm tired. Heading back to the ranch. Thanks for watching.